Imagine you guys have all come here, some of you have funding, some of you don't have funding, but at the end of the day, if nothing is there, you can go work at McDonald's. Imagine your forefathers going from India to Pakistan, they don't know anybody, they have to go in a truck where there is no light, they are kept in small places, they reach Pakistan, nobody likes them because they are probably not from the same caste and they're not from the same branch of religion. Now that is hard. Now we are here today, it's so much more different. America is fighting 2 wars. I'm just surprised. Sometimes America is fighting 2 wars, and yet I didn't change much in my lifestyle. 1 war in India, 1 Independence Day, we dramatically changed. Now you open Newsweek, you open Time magazine, you open pretty much any magazine, any website, the headline is India Rising. They talk about the elephant has started running. 8.5 or 7.7 was the latest growth rate that we have in our country. Absolutely fantastic. I work in the oil field, and most of my drilling work is done in the Gulf of Mexico. And the Gulf of Mexico is one of the most prolific fields of drilling. I go to a lot of conferences, and every conference, the 2 countries they're all afraid of is India and China. The kind of demand that's coming from India, the kind of demand that's coming from China has never happened in history, and now everybody's afraid. Where are we going to find more people because those people are getting the resources? Where are we going to get steel? Because India is capturing a lot of steel. Amazing stuff. India is absolutely fantastic. 61 years of independence. And we won our first gold medal, Abhinav Bindra. Fantastic stuff, right? It so happened that I was living at gone for a summer vacation in Chennai, and my neighbor was one of the guys who had won a gold medal from the Olympic hockey team, Mr. Bhaskar. And Mr. Bhaskar said only one thing: Ananth, don't ask yourself what the country has done for you, but ask yourself what you have done to the country. That's almost the second stage of my speech today. India is a great country, you're all from there, it's a dynamic country, there are a lot of pubs, discos, good places to eat, fantastic stuff. But 25% of Indian people earn less than 40 cents a day. 40 cents a day, 25% of Indian people. In a country of 1.2 billion, 25% is a big thing. Actually, if I think about why I'm standing here today, it was mainly because of an organization called AID, Association of India's Development. I think Russia will probably come talk to you about it. I don't volunteer that much in it now, but I was in AID, I volunteered in AID. I came to know so many good people from AID. The work that I did at AID benefited me immensely. The work I did in AID benefited me immensely at work. Just silly things. I learned to manage a group of people who don't report to me. I don't pay them anything, but somehow I have to figure out a way to motivate them. I cannot imagine the number of times I've probably called Rashim and said, Rashim, we need to do this. Sriram, I need to do this. Can you please help me? And these guys have stood in the middle of the afternoon in sweltering heat, trying to sell tickets for an Indian Ocean concert or something like that. Sitting with a poster in front of a restaurant, in front of Mayuri, and screaming about the Gopal campaign. Now, India didn't become great without all of you guys contributing. India cannot become great in the future without all of you actually making a contribution. But a lot of people say a lot of good things about volunteering. To be honest, I never joined volunteering out of a good cause. I wanted to join volunteering because my resume did not have volunteering in it. And I realized that in an American economy, when I go to an employer or when I go to a business school with my application, they have a question saying, where did you volunteer? Well, I was part of my Indian association in Colorado School of Mines. That was about it. What did I do? Nothing. We had meetings, we had food together, but that was about it. This aid gave me a chance where I became a president by mistake, not by any greatness in me. Absolute mistake, absolute fluke. I became a president. I learned how to make the website in aid. Now I have a website for myself in Baker Hughes for my drilling engineering team. The skills that I learned at AID, I was able to transfer to Baker Hughes. And that website is fantastic. Around the world, drilling engineers look at the website, the skills I learned at AID. My motivation skills for my team at AID, now I can bring it back to my workplace. Only advantage I have at my workplace is I can give money. But like all employers, my employer is not the top employer in the world in terms of money. So I have to find better ways to motivate them. So I think just from that sense, volunteering has been fantastic. So today, if I leave with nothing, but the one thing in your mind is that join any organization, volunteer organization of your choice, just for the purpose of putting it on your resume, and because you put it on your resume, have the integrity to do something about it. Even people come to me, but Ananth, I don't have the time, and I'm doing a graduate assistantship, I'm doing an EA, I have so many courses, how am I going to do volunteering? It doesn't take too much time really. If you take a poster and stick it up on a wall somewhere, it says a Bhopal campaign or anything that you're passionate about, that is volunteering. If you go and talk to a friend about a school that is opening in India, and that friend happens to be a rich friend and actually might contribute, that is volunteering. So you really don't have to do anything other than maybe 10 minutes a week. People in Houston are absolutely generous. Sridham and I have gone and we have collected a $5,000 check for a guy who we spoke to 2 minutes. And he wanted to give money to somebody and he gave us $5,000 towards a project in India. It didn't take too much time, but we have also stood in the sweltering heat for 10 hours and not done anything too. So those days have also gone by. But you learn to talk to people, you learn to talk to people from a different country, you're learning to talk to people who have accomplished something in life, you're making contacts. So my first part was, let's respect the country that we are from, let's respect all the effort that people have taken for us to be sitting here today. My second part was, let us do some volunteering in any organization, Vibha, Pratham, Asha, AIM, your organization, you choose it, spend some time on it. The final thing, the third thing, they told me to share some of my experiences, but instead of that, I will share some best practices instead for you guys. A lot of times, I've given a couple of times a talk in the College of Technology on the importance of professional networking. And I think, if anything today, I'm not a very successful man, but decent amount of success that I've had is because I've known people, I've made contacts, I've talked to people, stopped people on the street, introduced myself and said, hey, how are you doing? And we have a conversation. Then I get his email, then I get their phone number, and we have a conversation. Now that guy can be somebody I help, or that guy can be somebody who helps me. Without help, without a network, it becomes very difficult to get any kind of job most of the time. Most of you will also find, all of your seniors are trying to find jobs today, and it's really difficult in this market to find a job. But I'll tell you what, something makes it very easy is if you have a contact. The second thing that makes it very easy is if you do an internship. And I've told this to the College of Technology guys. Some of them did benefit with the internship program, and I think today she also has an open offer kind of thing where they have told her you can come join us anytime, we are more than willing to hire you. Now imagine that 1 year before you graduate, somebody has promised you or have promised you a job. In December, all you have to do to that person is, hey, I'm going to graduate in a couple of months, keep my offer ready, keep my pot of coffee ready because I'm going to be coming pretty soon. Internships, take risks. If your department says that we don't encourage internships, start protesting. Maybe not you, maybe not the next generation, but the third generation will benefit. It's all about starting that discontent that I want to do an internship. It is about trying different things. It's about making networks. And pretty much, I think that sums up my topic. But before that, I would like to take a commitment from you. Can I get a commitment from all of you that you guys are going to join any volunteer organization from your side? It's absolutely free of cost. Can you? Yes. Man, I can't hear you at all. Can you? Yes. Can I? Can you guys? Yes. You sure? So before you guys go, I'm going to get all your email addresses there and we're going to send you guys an email. And of course you're going to donate too, right? Your time. I don't want your money. Just donate your time to any organization of your choice. And second thing, start networking, guys. If you have landed from the plane last week, it is already too late. You have to start networking tomorrow. Join organizations on the web. Join people, meet different people. Don't hang around with your roommates all day long. Just go out, spread the word, tell them who you are, show them your experiences, and learn new things. Well, that's all I have, guys. Thank you very much.